I just found out how my mum makes money. I'm genuinely really scared. Guys, before we start this story, hit that subscribe button with the notification bell on right now. Hit the like button. I want to see 500 likes on this video. And leave me a comment down below if you are from TikTok. I want to know every single person that's from TikTok. Leave me a comment. Let's get on with the story. Okay, so there's a few things you need to know before you understand why this is so weird and just messed up, honestly. So as a kid, a very young kid, I would always ask my mum, what her job was. Because I made that video the other day, you can check it out in the description, but I was obsessed with my mum. So I obviously wanted to know a lot about my mum, what she did as a job, how she got money basically, and find out more about her. So as a kid, I would always ask my mum, like, oh, what do you actually do for a living? Because my mum makes a lot of money. And, she'd always put it into us. She'd always buy me. I'd get loads of money for Christmas, birthdays. I'd get loads of presents. I would just get a lot of stuff. And my mum would have nice cars. She'd always have nice hair, new kitchens. She'd get new everything. And I would always, like I said, always ask, what do you do as a job? And she always used to tell me that she used to work in a shop, as in Tesco's, Sainsbury's, Morrison's. She never said which one, but she said she worked in like a supermarket. So at that point in time, I was thought, okay, that's fair enough. I didn't have any concept of money. I was too young. So I just kind of accepted it and basically from that, because I was so, obsessed with her, I guess, my life goal was to work in Tesco's, but it really, really wasn't a great idea. And I mean, I'm even banned from Tesco's now, my local one. The link for that is also in the description. So anyway, like 12 years go past, genuinely, I'm at like 17, 18 years old, and I asked my mum again, what do you do as a job? Because at this point, I had a concept of money. I understood that if you work at Tesco's, no offense to anyone, you do not make this amount of money. And at this age, 18, I understood how much money people at Tesco's made, because you can literally go on a website, and I'm pretty sure they make like 25 grand, maybe 30 at a push. So again, I was at this point in time where I would be like, Mum, I know you don't work in a supermarket. Where the hell do you work? And this is where things get really annoying. Every single time I asked my mum, she would reply with the same response. She would always tell me, I'm the manager. Oh, sorry. My hand. Ah, that really hurt. That really freaking hurt. My hand. She would tell me that she was the manager of where she worked, and that was just, again, a complete lie. Because, again, I'm sorry if you work at Tesco's and you are watching this video, or you want to, it's a completely fine job. At the end of the day, someone has to do it, because if not, then no one's going to get food. So, technically, you're kind of important to the, the lifestyle of everyone. There's a way to think about it. But again, managers of supermarkets do not make 6 figures worth of money, and that's how much my mum made, and I knew this. Because, I don't know if you know this, but I actually have a video coming out tomorrow. I stole my mum's credit card and I knew her, PIN number, I knew everything, so I could literally just log into her account and I saw her bank account. And I saw the amount of money going in every single month at the same day, from the same person. So you obviously, it works, it makes sense, you work it out. It's the same, it's probably a job unless something else going dodgy. Which it was kind of dodgy as I found it. You're about to find out it's a bit dodgy. So anyway, I knew this to be fake, but my mum clearly didn't want to tell me, and I'm not someone to force someone to tell me anything. If you don't want to tell me something, completely fine with it. Maybe if I lay off, then you'll eventually tell me at some point. And if you don't end up telling me at all throughout my whole life, then that is your decision. I'm not going to pressure you to do that. I'm not that kind of guy. So anyway, a year goes past. Literally yesterday, okay? Yesterday. January 3rd. This video will probably go out on the 5th, but January 3rd, my mum quit her job. And I knew she quit her job because she literally told me and then told me what she did and the reason why she didn't tell me in the first place. So here we go. This is when I tell you what her job was. And this is going to blow your mind. Okay, leave me a comment if this blows your mind. It blew my mind. I was scared. As soon as I heard it, obviously my mum quit her job, so I wasn't that scared, but still, if I knew this when I was 18 asking, I genuinely would have freaked out, probably ran away from home. So in my local town, there is a club, a very weird club. So my mum tells me that my mum is actually the owner of this club. She completely, built it up from the bottom, she owns the club, and she sold it out the other day to another brand so they can do whatever they want. This is where I tell you what the club was. This club was an adult club. Girls dancing club. A Cardi B club. Yeah, it was a club. And she didn't tell me because I wouldn't understand. And there was some dodgy business.